Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, ESO enthusiasts of all ages, gather closely that you might hearken. The release date for ESO. Drum roll, please.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, yes, release date for ESO has been announced, and I'd like to briefly play the little trailer that was released today with the announcement of said release date. Sorry, wrong audio file. Let me try that again.
This country is riven by civil war. The Emperor has fallen, and the ruby throne sits empty. Now is the time to strike. Throne is a beacon. Calling you to reign.
Okay, so Kyle, we have to get out in the open right away. Is the fact that you predicted this release date for the Elder Scrolls Online, like a day before?
Like 4 days on Sunday, I think it was.
On Sunday, okay, that's ridiculous. What sort of power overcame you in order to give this kind of like clear, like this vision? It's amazing. You're a sage, my friend, a sage.
It came to me in a dream.
Yes, Maik himself.
Lawrence Schick.
Oh, it was Lawrence Schick.
Appeared in my dream.
He did.
Said, "The Elder Scrolls will release on April 4th, 2014. Let it be known throughout the land." No,
and you weren't wearing pants, and it was very embarrassing.
I didn't want them to know that part, but thank you.
Yeah.
Actually, I was just kind of looking at some of the release dates. You know, video games usually release on Tuesdays or Fridays. So that's kind of just what I was looking at the days, you know, come spring. What days would kind of like, would look good on a poster? That's basically what I was thinking. And then I went back to how Skyrim had released on 11/11/11.
Yes.
And that was awesome looking on a poster, obviously.
Sure.
It was just awesome. So I figured it's like, well, what date would look good? So I looked through all the Tuesdays and Fridays of spring, and I saw 4/4/14. I'm like, well, that's the only one out of all those weeks that actually looks good. So I'm like, well, I guess that will be my prediction.
Yeah, because I mean, it's right there on the website. You can all go look. It still has the date when you posted it and
I had
everything.
444 question mark?
Yes.
On Sunday, I had posted it. And then here we are. What is it? Wednesday, 4414.
There you go. See, we've been speculating so damn much here on the Shoddycast when it comes to the Elder Scrolls Online that I think we've tapped into some sort of mystical energy. And we're just going to run with it. I think that's awesome.
Yes.
But yes, so it is 4/4/14 is the release date for PC and Mac.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yep. And then the consoles release in June.
consoles release in June, which I have to say I really appreciate. I know that a lot of people who are playing on consoles might be bummed out to hear this, but some people should be kind of happy to hear it as well, because what we had is Zenimax Online say that they weren't going to push the date back because of the console release, right? When we had the console announced for the Elder Scrolls Online, people were afraid that, well, now it's going to take longer for them to get their systems in place for the console, so they're going to have to push the PC release back as well. But clearly right here, we're seeing that is not in fact the case. The Elder Scrolls Online will be coming to PC and Mac before it is coming to consoles, which, you know, I think is a plus, because really the consoles are on their own servers, right? Yep. They're not playing with the PC guys anyway. Right. So if you're a console player right now and you're worried about, oh, well, the PC guys are going to get their game first and they're going to be able to play ahead of me, and then I'm going to come in late, it's not a problem, because you're going to be getting the game when everyone else is going to be getting the game that's playing in your servers. Yeah,
so, and no console users, you shouldn't be bummed out either, because think of it this way. The game's going to be out for 2 months on PC and Mac, which means a lot of the bugs and stuff that are out there are going to be found. Any problems with the mechanics and stuff are going to be found. They'll be hot fixed. And then you won't have to go through those problems, because they will then know what is wrong with the game and be able to fix it before we even start playing it on console. And then also, I have a feeling they also did this kind of to bolster their sales a little bit. I also put this in an article. I'm kind of thinking console users, they may be a little impatient and they really want to play this game, so they might go ahead and buy it on PC, or maybe that was their plan anyways, to have it on both platforms.
Sure.
And then don't be surprised if you do see that ZeniMax will allow people to pay for cross-platform transfers, account transfers.
Yeah.
For, you know, obviously for a price. So those that have started a character on PC but want to move it over to console, well, then you can pay a fee and then it goes over there.
Sneaky. That's the sort of conniving stuff they would probably do. Yes, I could definitely see that happening, and I think it would be funny to see. Because, I mean, anyone out there who's listening that owns a console probably owns a PC, no matter how old it is. And this game, The Elder Scrolls Online, is meant to be played on, what is it, 4-year-olds?
Up to like 5-year-old mid-ranged laptops.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the release date for ESO. We just wanted to kick this video out there to kind of get the discussion going and make sure everyone knows that, yes, finally announced. And not a moment too soon, too, because I was getting really impatient.
So, yeah, we're going to have a lot more people now flooding in the community once the release date hits the mainstream gaming, you know, news and everything. People are going to start learning about the game. They're going to want more information. So you're going to have to be patient with them because there's going to be a lot of old questions asked once again. So if you have the answers, let them know. If you don't, send them to our videos. We have a whole bunch of them. So if they want to know more, just say, hey, go see ESO Weekly on the ShoddyCast channel.
Yeah, shameless plug there, right?
Yep.
But yeah, exactly. I'm looking forward to the coverage in the months to come now, leading up to the release. You know that ZeniMax Online is going to be really kicking it up with, you know, their information that they're releasing. You know that marketing team is kicking it into overdrive now because, you know, we're approaching an official release date now, and yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. We'll have to have some sort of official countdown on each episode of ESO Weekly here on the channel. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to comment, talk about it in the comments below. We'll be reading over those. I have been Josh.
And I'm Kyle.
We'll catch you later.
Boom.